So there are myths that we have to confront in this work all the time. And one of the most significant myths, I think, is particularly in organizations that somehow excellence and diversity do not coexist, that somehow we are sacrificing, changing, lowering, diminishing ourselves and each other in some way when we choose to say this is important. Diverse voices are important, including people of all different identities is important. Actively working against racist policies, practices, and behaviors is important. The biggest myth is that somehow we lose and we don't all gain. And we all do gain, but we've got to be clear about that. We gain intellectually, we gain socially, we gain creatively, we gain organizationally. But that's a myth that comes up first and foremost in my mind as being something we fight all the time.
Colorblindness.
Yeah.
If you're colorblind, then all of a sudden automatically racism and everything else goes away.
Right.
If you don't see color, you don't see any of the problems.
Right.
And that's a myth, and it's a lie.
Right.
Because when you're looking at me, you can't help but see me.
Right.
In the skin that I am in, and then for you not to acknowledge that, that's a myth.
And I think we've been, particularly as white folks, we've been taught that's a good place to be. Being colorblind is good because then you don't have one either. Then nobody's got to worry about race. It's a way of avoiding the bizarre nature of race in the United States because we assigned it as a society, as a culture. We gave it meaning. Biologically, it has no meaning. We gave it meaning that has become bigger than any meaning we ever knew it was going to have. So we're stuck in that paradox, right? It means nothing and it means everything at the same time. So not seeing it ignores the very thing we created as a society.